Good evening and welcome to Back to School Night. This is Marketing with Cindy Bravaco. Thank you for joining me tonight. I just want to take you through some information about the course. So this is an introduction marketing course. If your student enjoys the course, there's also another marketing class that we offer. It is a half year and it's sports and entertainment marketing. I would always advise to take the full year marketing class first, and then take that second. So here's some information on how to reach me. My email address is cbravaco@frhsd.com. I also teach financial literacy, and in the spring, I also teach business management. So, introduction to marketing. Here are some topics that we cover. We'll go into brand and corporate image, how to form a marketing message, the difference between features and benefits, and how to identify problem solving and marketing messages. We'll definitely go into market segmentation and research and data storage and data mining and so on. And so I feel like marketing is the more creative business major, and I tend to see students who think that they don't like business or don't want to major in business actually enjoy all the topics that we cover in marketing class. I think that sometimes they don't understand what a business major is, and sometimes students say to me, I'm going to major in business, and my follow-up question is, oh, really? What do you think your major might be? And they will say business. And I'm like, well, there's so many majors under that broad title that they just don't understand what business has to offer. So, during the course, we'll go through careers as well, and we'll go through different types of marketing careers that they have access to. So just a little bit about me. Let me just move this box out of the way. I have 3 kids who are come through this school, and one currently is a sophomore. So Mark and Gianna here. Mark is at the school of he's at William and Mary, but obviously he's home on virtual learning right now, just like everybody else. And Gianna is at the School of Visual Arts pursuing a degree in animation. And Mark at William and Mary is majoring in politics. And Brielle, my youngest, is a sophomore here in the building. She's in the law program and is definitely upset that she is home while I'm in school and she doesn't get to really see her friends other than a box on a screen. So I feel your pain. I'm right there with you. It's definitely a frustration for us all. I often remind kids on my Google Meets that I'm here in the room waiting for them to come join me, that it's awfully quiet here, but that I am at least enjoying seeing their faces, because if they were in my classroom, let's see if you can see if they were in my classroom, as you can see, I would see the backs of their heads because they would be facing the computer screen. So for me right now, to get to know them, it was actually really nice, or is really nice, to actually see faces and have conversations that way right now. So I've been here at Colts Neck for 9 years. Prior to that, I was in Nutley High School up in North Jersey. And then prior to that, I was in the business world, working as an office manager, business analyst in engineering firms. So that was just a little bit about me. Most importantly, though, I enjoy what I do, and being here with your children, whether it's virtual or in the classroom. So these are just some in-demand college majors. We definitely will go into careers, and I'd like to show them what the top majors are currently. We'll then go into specific different marketing careers, and so they'll get to delve in and do a little research on their own. My grading procedures are as follows. So major assessments would be your tests, minor would be your quizzes, and classwork. So 40, 30, 30, that's how my structure is broken down. And so we've gone through that in class. And I will always let them know what kind of assessment they're taking. So if it's a test day, they'll know it. If it's a quiz day, they'll know it. And then lastly, I would like to just talk about my pledge, because I know it's important as parents. And like I said, I have children as well in the school going through similar frustrations. But I really just wanted to take the time and to let you know that that my pledge is to make this as um, as real and not real, maybe that's the wrong word, as close to being in the classroom as possible, let's say that, with using resources where we can interact and exchange ideas and conversations like we would in the classroom. So that's kind of my goal, and I'm hoping that my daughter's teachers are doing the same, and so I'm going to trust that they are until they don't. But I'm utilizing tools so that we can interact like we would in the classroom, just simple post-it exercise that I'm just showing you here and that we did on the first day of school. And this was just them responding to a question using a post-it. Their peers don't see who actually is associated to each post-it. I will see that, but the students don't see that in their peers unless I feel it's appropriate. And so I'm working hard trying to use those things in a way to make our virtual learning a little bit better than just me talking for 50 minutes and then working on an assignment. So I am going to leave that with you, that is my pledge, to work really hard to make these kids feel important, feel heard, and allow them to be themselves in a classroom. And I know that it's challenging for them right now, being in a Google Meet, in a box on my screen. I hear my daughter make comments about how uncomfortable she feels that people are staring at her. And so I have some rules in my Google Meet. If you get up to leave for any reason, just turn your cameras off. Some of my kids are pointing their cameras, like not necessarily face on. And I can tell they're doing that because that's what they're comfortable in doing with doing that right now. And so I get it. I understand. We're going to work through this. It's going to get better. I keep reminding my students that it's temporary. I hope you're doing the same on your end, and that we're all on the same page. So it's temporary. We're soon going to all be back in our classrooms. So be it, with masks on, but whatever it takes, we'll all get used to a new reality for a period of time. So please reach out to me if you have any questions or concerns or worries. I'm really good with responding very quickly through email. And I hope you have a great night. And I hope to talk to you soon. Have a great one. Thank you for coming by.